there. It is official. We're almost a third of the way sold out on our today's special on that power lift chair with the heat and the massage. Thank you so much for your phone calls there. Our next item is something that I've actually admired from afar here on HSN because Lisa, come on out here.
All right.
Every time you're on the air, I watch you with this, so I don't know if your ears are burning or your nose is itching or whatever, but Lisa is not only our product expert from Navage, we are giving you more bang for your buck than you get anywhere else. You get this ingenious drug-free way and system for us all to breathe a little bit easier again. And unlike the 10 standard pods that you normally get, we're like quadrupling the offer. You're getting, instead of 10, you're getting 40 of them. So Lisa, for people who have not seen this, oh, and by the way, only 900 to go around. So this is also a very, very limited airing. I know they called you in, you know, like you call in the troops. I know this is a late breaking edition, which I appreciate. For people who have not seen the item, what exactly is this and what is this going to do for me?
Well, that's a great question, and it's why I'm so happy to be here. This little product has absolutely revolutionized my life. I'm one of those people who suffers from allergies. My nose gets stuffed up. I'm spending 10 minutes in the morning with Kleenex every morning, especially now. It's allergy season.
It's tough, yeah.
And, you know, who doesn't get stuffed up from time to time? Well, this device, what it's done is it has created a revolution in nasal irrigation. Now, that might sound kind of strange,
right,
but, you know, people have been using neti pots for thousands of years.
Yeah.
And I was never able to use a neti pot. Yeah. It was just messy and uncomfortable, and I couldn't make it work for my sinuses.
They're not that easy.
Yeah, they're hard.
They are. I've tried them.
When I first saw this, I was fascinated because the water goes from the top tank through one, and you're gonna see it on this animation, through one side of your nose, and you can switch side to side. I'll show you that in a minute. But it's taking that water that's a perfectly balanced blend of saline, pulling it through one side and drawing it back out through the other, and then depositing all the funk, the junk that's in your nose into the bottom tank. And it's perfectly clean. There's never any cross-contamination. And you are left with this beautiful, clean nose feeling. You can breathe easy.
You can.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. You have to understand, this is it. We've got 900 and 900 only. Remember, we're quadrupling the offer instead of the 10 that you normally get. 40 of those little salt pods, and Lisa's going to show you how to use that. One other thing I do want to recommend, though, and because I will be getting this as well. Boy, I sound like a broken record tonight, but I suffer not only from horrible seasonal allergies. I'm trying to clean my house. I've had a kind of a hoarding, not kind of, a hoarding situation, and so I've had a lot of congestion, etc. I'm not gonna, never leave home without your Navage. So we do have a travel case available. So Lisa, those little pods go on the top.
That's right. It's super simple to use. It's battery powered, so it's handheld, and you can take it anywhere. And you know travel is kind of the worst. You're on the plane, you're stuck with whatever is there. You take the salt pod, you place it here in the top. And that's it. And it's just like a coffee pod. Bang.
Oh, it is actually.
And it's mixed instantly.
Oh, is that ever neat?
Now, I promised I'd show you this. This is the docking station. I think you can see right here, there's an arrow that indicates which direction is in, and then the other one is the one that's gonna go out and down into the bottom.
Gotcha.
And this can flip around because as you know, if you suffer from any kind of congestion, whether it's a cold or allergies or, you know, toxins in the air, that can change from moment to moment which side is clogged up. In fact, don't you ever wake up feeling that? And it's so easy to use. I just want to show it to you right now because it feels really great to use. So you just place it on your face. On your face. The nose pillows are a silicone grade or a medical grade silicone that is really comfortable. It forms a perfect seal, and that's it. I'm doing it right now. One button that I push, and it's taking the water from the top tank and it's placing it into the bottom tank. And I'm talking, I'm upright.
You're comfortable.
That's right, and it feels amazing.
There's no mess, there's no fuss.
I have makeup on.
Right, exactly. You're not even messing up your makeup. And you know,
it's done.
And
that quick.
And that was it.
That's it.
Boy, and you call it the Navage Challenge, right?
Yes.
So when you first get this at home, they recommend twice a day. Now, if you saw Lisa, she was here a couple of months ago with the Today's Special, and I'll just put it to you this way, you can't overuse this, and I'll leave it at that, because remember, it's a completely drug-free way to address that congestion and all of those nasal concerns. So, but it feels so good.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, we like to say it's nature's decongestant.
Yes.
And nasal care is going to be to the 21st century what oral care was the 20th. I mean, people didn't used to brush their teeth every day.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And now we wouldn't leave home without doing it. I feel
so
the
true.
same way about my Navage.
For sure. Well, you know what? Doctors do as well. And so we've got a little testimonial footage we'd like for you to take a look at. 900 and 900 only. We're going to continue to share all the details. Don't pass this up.
As an ear, nose, and throat physician, I've recommended it for years. Until recently, the only systems available have been neti pots and squeeze bottles. These push salt water through the nose. Navage is different. It pulls saline through the nose with powered suction, flushing out mucus, dust, and allergens. My patients love Navage.
Well, and you know what? You will too. When we say it helps you breathe easier in a completely drug-free way, I am also, boy, I'm sensitive, Sally, both of my skin, but a lot of the things that we would take internally to help decongest, I can't physically do because I'm sensitive to heart arrhythmias and, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes.
So I have to be very, very careful. And frankly, if I have a natural alternative to, you know, decongest me, because the thing for me is I find that there must be different triggers wherever I go. It's so funny because my head starts to hurt and my eyes start to water the minute I get to work. But then when I'm at home, my nose is just running all the time.
Yeah.
It's insane when we think about it, no matter what your issues might be, if it's the pressure, if it's the congestion, if it's the allergies.
Yeah.
Drug-free way to do it.
You might have a pet in your home that has dander.
Yep.
Anytime, your nose is your body's air filter.
You're right.
And if you are breathing it in, your nose is the first line of defense.
Yes.
You can't change your nose. You want to clean it, and this is how you do it thoroughly.
Yeah.
The heart of this technology is that gentle powered suction that's right in the center, and that's what draws the water through your sinuses, just like you see here.
Yep.
And when you see this illustration, you think it can't be that easy.
Right.
And you have to experience it to
You
know.
do.
And then you get that clean nose feeling.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
It
and
is.
Again, like you said, it's drug-free, so it's
drug-free.
safe to do again and again. And I'd love to show you again how easy it is.
And because I have, I had a situation when I was in Las Vegas doing an Andrew Lessman remote where I was completely incapacitated by the congestion, and then you try to fly.
Oh no! Oh
and
no!
I mean, I don't need to fill in the blanks there. So I was trying to mess with a neti pot in the hotel room, and I swear to you, it was not a pleasant situation.
Oh my gosh!
And so when I see you do this, I think of that as my measurement, and
that's your watermark.
That's my watermark. Yes, exactly. It's my watermark. And I just remember, I still couldn't get it to work, but I was so. When you have that pressure and that congestion and that pain and that discomfort, boy, you would do anything to eliminate it, right?
And it's the difference between taking, you know, if you've got dirt on your sleeve and brushing it off versus running it through a washing machine.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you want to do the very best that you can? And this really is a complete revolution in this field, as it were. I mean, nothing has changed.
No.
They have squeeze bottles and neti pots, and then along came this, and it was really born out of
revolution.
need. Yes, the founder of the company had problems with his sinuses, and he developed this machine over many years of trial and error. And the technology here is really amazing. I'd love to show it to you.
Let's do it.
Again.
Hey, by the way, there's your 2-minute warning. There are only 800 of these. This is Lisa's only airing for the day, so this is your only opportunity to get it. Even though we're quadrupling the offer, instead of 10 pods, you get 40. We do have additional pods, and we always recommend the auto ship because this is something you will want to use every day, and you should be using it every day, ideally twice a day.
Well, that's the Navage challenge. It's a great way to sort of reset your sinuses. So when I first started using Navage, I tried the challenge. I did it twice a day, every day for 2 weeks. And what ended up happening, I've popped the salt pod into the crushing chamber. Again, it was like a reset for my sinuses. And then I'm gonna take this and bring it on up to my nose.
Okay.
And what you'll see is, again, it's handheld, it's battery powered. I can take it anywhere. I can walk around the room and do it.
Right.
I just pop this in and I do it while I'm getting ready in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm walking, I'm talking. I don't have to stay in one position.
Nope.
It's clean. It is so good feeling. People, I was really surprised when I first did this here and people asked me if it hurt. And it surprised me because it's the opposite of not hurting.
Right, it's the opposite.
It feels amazing.
Right, it feels amazing.
And then the result is what is the clincher, because it's not just that it feels good right when you do it, it has a nice feeling for a little while after. This provides the kind of relief, well, it's already done, that we're looking for.
Here's the thing though, I don't know if we can show the quantity left or not, but we have the final 800. This is Lisa's only airing. You know, with everything that we sell here at HSN, there is an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. You're really not gonna need that 30-day money-back guarantee. If you suffer from the pain, the pressure, the congestion that I do on a daily basis, it's only gotten worse as I've gotten older, then doesn't it seem like that? Have you been that way too?
Absolutely.
So crazy.
Absolutely. I
have never
found
had those issues.
Traveling, I used to have problems, and there were times, and you can see once again, here's that animation. It shows exactly how it works. You almost think it can't be that simple. Yeah. But it is. It is. And it's that clean. You watch the animation, and that's why I like to show it to you live, because you can see that that's what's happening. You see the water going from the top tank into the bottom tank. That way you're not getting anything sticking behind. Right. That gentle powered suction is going to take everything from up top and flush it through your sinuses, bringing that funk, that gunk. You know, everything you breathe is
an irritant.
That's right.
It is.
That's right.
Seriously.
And your nose is your body's line of defense. And oh my gosh.
I know.
Cleaning it not only feels good, but it's going to change how you sleep, how you feel all day long, how you manage stress. Breath is the key to life.
It is. Breath is the key to life, for certain. Lisa, I'm so glad to meet you. Like I said, I've been, every time you air this, no kidding, I'm probably your biggest fan. I'm like, I gotta get that thing. Well, thank you. Nice to have you here. So remember, there are only 800